Hey guys, hello replay viewers. This is Sunday evening, 5:11 my time in California. Hey boo, can you grab me their bowls in a second? They're the dog bowls. They're food bowls. You hear me? What's up? I'm tired. Are you okay? I tell you, it's that apple. I can't eat apple without getting severe gas pains. Wednesday say, ooh, ooh. That's what she say. Mix it all up together. So guys, is anybody in here? Christine, can you hear me? Give me a 1 if you can hear me. And this is not a real super important live. I just said last night in that live that we were going to come back today and talk what I wanted to talk, because last night was just about honoring Pluto Shervington, who sadly passed away 2 days ago. I'm making dog food for the dogs. You can hear me. Yes. Christine, how's it going, darling? How's the family doing? I'm making food for the doggies. Yes, Cora, I hear you. So, I just recorded a video for Bear Pantry Talk. And I feel like it's a good one. But I still wanted to touch on one of the topics that I talked about there. Lorette, did you get your package yet? Lorette, I sent out your package. I think you should have it by now. Let me know if you got it, girl. You're one of them that's always willing and ready to donate whenever. The green liquid is spinach. I blended some spinach for them. Because if I leave it like just spinach, Cora will spit it out. She's smarticle. She's smarticle. So I wanted to talk about some of these YouTubers. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the lady that's the prophetess. The one that's over there prophesying against TD Jakes and all these preachers. Child, I've spent quite a few hours listening to this lady, but I don't know if we're telling them. I don't know what to tell you all about this lady. You got it? Great. Whoever makes it, Lorette, if it's you or mommy that make it, if you don't mind, only if you want to, okay? Like maybe take a snap of when you're dumping it out the pouch and a snap of when it's formed, like the powder bun, and then when it's done, like 3 shots or something for me to put in my testimonial. But only if you guys want to. You don't have to, because you already donated to the thing. So why would I want to go work you again, huh? You're gonna fix it tomorrow? Take a few shots for me. If you want to have your face in my testimonial, just let me know. If you don't want your face in the image, let me know. I respect people with that. If they don't want to be on camera, that's why you don't see Jory a lot on my camera, because he never really wants to be on camera. But his wife and stepdaughter, they don't mind. So I'm glad to have them on camera. Let me just put some chicken for the dogs. Okay, let me give them their food and we'll be right back, guys. Calm down, calm down. I have a captive audience with them dogs. Yes, some people don't like to be on camera, and Jory's one of them. He's always been like that. But you know what? He's on his own camera all day long. Takes his own pictures, edits, makes his own at-home movies and edit those, but he don't want to be on my thing on YouTube. And he's very unlucky because everywhere he goes in public, there's a content creator that will ask him, "Can you be on my stuff?" I swear to you, every time he goes somewhere, it's like, "Can you be on my show? I have a show on TikTok or on Instagram or on YouTube." And they like his look, right? So he's constantly being asked to be on people platform, and he says yes reluctantly because he feels like I'll be upset, like, "Oh, come on, help out the content creator. Why can't you be on their thing though?" But then I'm pissed because he don't want to be on mine. So he don't know where to approach these people from. So I wanted to, let me just run some water in this so it won't get hard. There are a few things to wash up as soon as I'm done with this live. So we were talking about the prophetess Celestial, right? Do you guys know who she is? She's making the rounds all over YouTube because she has prophesied some things against TD Jakes and a bunch of other big name preachers. And I think some of the stuff she prophesied against TD Jakes is coming to pass. And not all of it has shown receipts or maybe have even come to pass. But I've been watching hours and hours and hours of her videos to try to get a sense of where she's getting her information from, if it's truly from God, and if they've come to pass, or it's just stuff that she wrote in a notebook years ago and then now trying to tell us. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that part about you just writing it down in a notebook and come tell us. Hi, 6 people. Welcome to the live event. You guys still do this? I still cut all this stuff apart because I don't want it to harm the animals out in the ocean. So come on in. You know, our live chat is never really about food. I don't even like cooking all that much. I just like making videos. And I've never lied to you guys. I've always told you that if I knew how to make videos on something different than cooking, I would. If I knew sewing a lot, I'd be making sewing videos. If I knew like workout techniques, I'd be making videos on that. I know how to sing, I know how to cook, and I know how to run my damn mouth. And so I'm making videos on cooking and running my mouth. Thank you, Christy. I could monetize this one. I couldn't monetize the one last night. Wednesday, you're not hungry. Girl, I have to have her on a heavy manners with dieting. Joe, can you let them out, please? They already ate. When's up in there trying to look for my powder bun mix? What a ras to this dog. You still cut those?
Come on. Let's go.
See, Lorette, we saving the animals. We're saving the animals. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Joe tell Wednesday, go pee pee, go pee pee, go pee pee. Wednesday like, hell no, she sat out of bed. Yeah, so I made a whole video, I think it's about 15 minutes long, on that girl. And I read a prophecy that I got back in 2022 that I didn't share with nobody because I don't believe it. So you guys are going to have a fun video at Bear Pantry Talk tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I think I'm supposed to post there Wednesdays and Fridays. So maybe it'll be Wednesday. I didn't edit it yet. What is football Sunday? It's not Super Bowl, right? Girl, the only weekend I need to know about Kathy is Super Bowl because I need to make a video for that. We don't watch no sports up in this house, Kathy girl. When my kids are so against sports that when the people ask, well, what game does he play? Does he play basketball or softball? They play sports ball. That's what my kids say, they play sports ball. Jasmine, how you doing, Jasmine? Jasmine, isn't it late for you right now? Jasmine, how late is it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? 1 o'clock in the morning? Girl, what you doing up? Like me, at 1 o'clock, I'm watching stuff on Instagram. Yes, Jazzy, darling. Yeah, so now I'm going to add like more rice and stuff to this for tomorrow's breakfast. And I have more meat left over. So I've got breakfast for them tomorrow. Lord, why did I take on the task of these dogs? I don't know. So that's one YouTuber I wanted to talk about. No, another YouTuber. Is Myrna in the chat? Myrna, MNF. If Myrna comes in, holler at me so I can pay attention. Myrna told me that she thought this one content creator husband owned a securities company. Like he did send out security guards and stuff like that, right? But it looks like he was working for somebody. Maybe he was in that line of work, but he was working for somebody. But I wanted to talk about them for a brief moment. You lying, a girl, I get it. 1 o'clock is when I'm unwinding. So this young lady, I happen to like her and I like her platform because they do a lot of skits that involve the kids and the kids are with it. You know, they learn their lines and everything. I think it's cute. But she was constantly boasting about the fact that she makes 6 figures and her husband makes 6 figures on the job that he does. I screenshotted her paycheck one time. Let me see if I could find a screenshot. If I have to scroll back too much in the phone, I won't. Would I even know what it looked like if I saw it? Well, you know, I found it. Wednesday, are you okay? She's grunting like a pig. I try to hide my eye. Well, it doesn't want to focus. Charlie doesn't want to focus. Why? Go closer, maybe. Focus, camera, and it's on autofocus. There we go, there we go, there we go. She says that's her paycheck. I feel like I can put it out here because she put it out there on Instagram. And her Instagram is public. So she makes... How would we average this out? We'd have to total everything and divide, right? So it's from April to December. So that's right about 9 months worth of paycheck she showed. The lowest paycheck was $5,000 in November. So $5,800, $7,600, $12,000, almost $7,000, almost $11,000, $10,000, $6,000, $5,000, $5,000 December. And she had another December paycheck that was $5,000. I don't know why it was split like that. So December was $10,000. Oh, crap. No, I'm blurry. Let's see. Why is camera behaving like this? Camera. Hold on. Let me put my hand again. You got my hand. Maybe it needs my eyes. This is silly. Okay, I'm going to go off. Okay, there we go. I was going to go off camera and put it on again. Hi, Sandra. There was Sandra. Hi, Sandra. How you doing? Okay, so now we're back. And see, my hand don't have no red sore. My hand don't have no red sore like Trump. So anyways, this girl kept talking about making 6-figure income, and she said YouTube wasn't her only income, that she had other streams of income. She never indulged as to what those were. She doesn't have brand collabs that I can see or sponsorship that I can see, because she said before she doesn't know how to curate those type of things. And I feel her because I don't know how to do that. She's got a lot of subscribers, people who do a lot of shorts, and they do shorts that are comedy or dancing, you know, funny stuff, controversial stuff. They will get a lot of subscribers fast. I'm in the shorts program, and every time I go into those meetings, almost everybody in there has more subscribers than I do. There's some that has less, but almost everybody has more subscribers than I do. And pretty much they get it through doing shorts. They have 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, but always they're complaining about not making money. Even though they have all those subscribers, they're not making money because shorts don't pay money. You have to get 60 million views to make like $20 on shorts. You have to get a lot, right? So, and I see different people in these meetings. I'm not going to talk about them or call names, but just to be very vague, that whatever persona they put out there in public, sometimes it's not the persona in private. And not that they're extroverted in public and now they're introverted. And not that they're even like nice in public, but then they're a bitch in private. It's more like they're bossy. Another B word. They're bossy in private and sweet in public. I'm like, ugh, that gave me a bitter taste. I can't watch you no more. And I used to like you. Notice I didn't call no name and I didn't even describe nobody else, right? I'm just describing personalities. So she doesn't have sponsors or brand collabs or anything. She doesn't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I get a lot of offers, but I never know if they're shady or not. Joshua feels like if they don't address me by the show's name, because maybe they don't know my name, but if they don't say hello, Bear Pantry Show, right? They're not legit. Joshua says, don't even open that. Keep it moving. Keep it moving, because if they're gonna want to collab with you, they have to at least look to see what the hell of the name of your show is. You know? And then if the email extension is weird, right? Let's say it's supposed to be Nikon, which the camera people, they never do any great collab with people. They want to send you the camera to use for a while and send it back to them, right? So let's say it's one of them camera people, one of these phone people. If they don't have like that, what iPhone or that, what Mac, what, Apple. I went through all the name that Mac has, right? That Apple.com or whatever. Joshua said, don't trust it. If they have that ESCT, Joshua said, don't trust it. Don't trust them .coms, right? Hi, Zena. So, anyways, this girl spent the entire year twerking and dancing and telling us that her husband had a six-figure income and she had a six-figure income through YouTube and other means that she does. And then to make a video yesterday to tell us that the husband lost his job when she was 7.5 months pregnant. She had the baby December the 20th. I know the date because that's my anniversary. So 7.5 months pregnant would put her in October. And so this man has been without a job since then. And the whole time she kept saying he's making six figures. Now, I think the whole time I've watched them because I feel like they're authentic and they don't lie. But I didn't like that lie. And that wasn't even a lie by omission. That was a lie by commission. She committed that lie. It's like, you didn't have to tell us that he lost his job, but at some point you needed to shut up about the six figures because he wasn't making the six figures. And it made me sad to know that maybe they lost her insurance right when she was giving birth. Imagine the stress that she was under, right? So that's why I said she didn't have to tell us anything, but don't tell us a lie in the meantime. So she said she's one of those people that cannot. She requires a man to take care of her. She can't have a man that don't have a job. But these are the same people that want to tell younger folks how to have a marriage, that you have to put the kids last, that the husband always has to come first, that you have to have date night. Me and Jonah have no damn date night. We've been married 37 years. We've been together. This year is going to make 40 years that we're together. Since July 14th, 1984, we've been together. We don't have no damn date night. When we had that 3-year span when we didn't have the kids, yeah, maybe then. We went to the movies. We don't like to eat out. We've always just preferred to cook at home, but we loved going to the movies at one point. Joshua came along. We couldn't go to the movies no more because he cried too damn much. So we stayed home and we watched movies here, right? But we don't set it up as movie night, date night. No, it's just, you turn it on, watch it. If you fall asleep, nobody gonna complain. Every time they turn on a movie, my behind fall asleep. I'm the fall asleep person, all right, in the movie. Joe don't get mad at me because I fell asleep. I just sleep right there on his lap. I put my head on his lap, right? So, yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. I'm not gonna stop watching. I like the content, but it's like I pray for the husband that he can find another job. But they say that they're both gonna do content creation. He has his own channel. I don't know what the channel is, but I'll go watch and subscribe and see what he's putting out, right? But now they just renovated their kitchen. And in some of the shorts and reels, she was like, my $30,000 kitchen. And I'm sure that's what they paid for it because they got all the cabinets from Home Depot. My kitchen is a $30,000 kitchen, but we paid $5,000 because Joe built it. And I'm going to start showing off about that. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are going to have to bear with me this year because we're going to get into this YouTube algorithm. You know, I've taken a lot of classes last year from YouTube and from other content creators, and all of it is bullcrap. Can I just be honest with you? If you're getting ready to start YouTube, we don't have no date night up in here. We just don't. We've never had it when the kids were little because we didn't have a babysitter. My mom lived far away, and to drive all the way there to take the kids, we just didn't. And it's not something that I miss. We spend like so much time together. We worked in our factory for 15 years together, and we got along. For the most part, we got along. There were days when we were like fighting in the factory, but it's because Joe would get overwhelmed and tired, like trying to finish a big job in time so the money could come in time. Because a lot of times when you're done with the job, when you're done printing, you still have to pack. Sometimes you print for 5 days and pack for 10 days. And that job's 15 days. And then by the time you tell them it's done, they'll never have your money ready. And it's like, oh God, we need this bill. So he's overwhelmed and he wants to push through. And maybe there's a flaw coming out on the bottles that he would not approve of and the customer would not approve of. But because he's tired and overwhelmed, he want to push it through. And I have to tell him, stop. We can't move on with this glitch on the bottle. This is ugly. This is too many bottles are going to go like that. It's not just like 10 is like that. Right? It's bad enough when mistakes happen that you don't see and you have to live with it. But if you're seeing the mistake, stop, make a new screen, patch the screen, do whatever you have to do, right? Fix the machine, whatever it is. There were times in the factory when the machine would jump the timing belt, just like a car, the machine has a timing belt, would jump the timing chain. And when we first started, at the beginning of the 15 years, it would take Joe a day, a good 8 hours to recalibrate the machine, to put back on the chain and tweak it here and time this there, just like time in a car if you don't know what you're doing. And eventually, in the course of that 15 years, it got down from 8 hours to fix that to 1 hour. But there was a process. And whenever I saw that happened, some bottle went in there and jammed the machine and effed up the timing chain or whatever. And I said, Joe, what's the time frame on the repair? And if we're like doing a 2-color job and we only apply the first color and there's no bottles that are completed with the 2 colors on it, so I can't pack, and it's going to take 5 hours to repair, I come home. I clean, I wash, I cook, help the kids with the homework so they don't have to come to the shop to do it there. We come home, take care of the household, and I go back to work, even if it's 8 o'clock at night. Let's say the machine broke down at 2 in the afternoon, but we have to finish that job by the morning. I would go back, put the kids, the kids are older to stay here by themselves, go back. The neighbors knew to keep a lookout for the kids. Went back to work and worked with Joe till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, come home. There were times when we had to work wee hours of the morning. The kids slept there, right? So that's our date nights. That's what we were doing, right? So, yeah, you just do your part. And I don't understand this thing about, I can't have a man that's not taking care of me, not working. It's like, it ebbs and it flows. For most of my marriage, Joe was the provider. And then certain parts of, since he retired in he retired 2019 to get the Social Security. That's the retirement. We closed on the shop in 2017. But for most of that part, it's been my incomes through my multiple social media streams. And it's not like it's been a whole lot, right? For 2 years, it was the kids providing for us while we flipped cars and sold things. And we did what we had to do as a family, right? So I don't understand that thinking. Hey, wellness, long time no see. Killer. Killer. Why somebody didn't tell me Killer came in? Killer, that's my friend, man. I saw that video that you made. I was dying. When I saw all those sequence of videos that they were putting out, I had to come and see if you had something to say, and you did not disappoint. I was dying. It was a short video, like a minute long. I'm in my early 40s with 3 special need kids, and one of them is, I never have date night either. I get it. Killer. Are you still coming to California? Remember, you're hollering at me when you come to California. Let's, like how Killer is in this room, let's switch off of this topic from that girl for a second and come to how I know him. So B loves life. Her younger son finally came out of the closet. I think it was the worst kept secret everybody knew. But if the young man wasn't ready to come out, who are we to force him out the closet, right? So that's no big to do for me. Whatever, it is what it is. But they're making it into a friggin' documentary series. And I don't feel like these are the right people to make a documentary on what makes somebody gay, or are they born that way, or this nurture versus nature. I don't think they are the right people to do this. Leave it alone. I'm out. Okay, here I'm out. I'm done. But he don't have a 6-part series. They have a 6-part series. And it's boring. It's boring. It's giving me the vibes that the viewing ain't viewing anymore. There, I said my part. Finally, it's all about the views. Kathy, you know these people? This year sometime? Okay. This year sometime. Cool. Your birthday is when again, Killa? Are you like October or November? My birthday is August, and that's the summer. We could do a beach mukbang. I love Killa. He's so funny. Yeah, so it's like, why all this 6-part series? Sandra, you saw that, right? Sandra, you saw that, what's his name? Darius finally came out of the closet. I mean, we've been nude. Like the African girl said, we've been nude. It's all for the views. The views ain't viewing. And then she made another video where she was talking about how to be successful in YouTube. And she was talking about getting sponsors and brand collab. And I always try to muscle through her eating to hear any kind of wisdom she might be dropping, right? So I didn't know that there was a difference between a brand collab and a sponsor. I kind of think maybe I knew, but I didn't know what the difference was. And I guess you want brand collabs more than sponsorship, because sponsorship are mostly like when I promote the thing and then I get a percentage of the sale. Me not like that. Me not like that part. That's too much work. I like brand collabs better, where the brand will pay me money to just talk about their spinach. See? Yeah, talk about this. I might be doing some brand collab with people. I'm gonna find somebody to pay money to pay some content creators to promote my powder bun mix. We always nude. We always nude, right? And of course, people suspect the older boy is that way too, and they suspect the husband is. Ave Maria. Shut up, Barbara. You gonna have to take this damn video down. Ah. Girl, it's not worth watching. Bye, Christine. Say hi to the family for me, Christine. And thanks for coming in to make sure that I had sound, okay? Okay, Kathy, I've met B-Loves. And of course, Killa knows B-Loves. So you guys go follow Killa, okay? Tap on his name and go to his channel. He's funny. He's funny. So I met B-Loves in 2019 when I went to VidCon. So that card reader, what's his name? What the hell a boy name? Boots Tarot. Boots Tarot, he flipped one card. It's not like he read the whole deck. And I was going to VidCon and he was saying, ask your questions when you get in here and I'll answer you. And so I asked, am I going to meet somebody? How did I ask it? I said, am I going to meet somebody that I can do business with when I go to VidCon? I think that's how I asked it. I didn't even say collab. And Boots Tarot said, he flipped the card and he said, you're going to make a love connection, girl. I say, a love connection? You don't want no love connection. I already have a husband I love dearly. What the hell love connection can I go and make out there at VidCon, right? So the minute we got in through the long line and we were like clearing, fixing things in my bag and stuff before we started to hit the buildings, who was there fixing stuff in her bag? B-Loves and her husband and Darius. And I have to say they were great, especially the husband. He was real friendly. He did not cocky or anything like that. Darius was cool. B-Loves was more aloof. I wouldn't say she was, unfriendly, but more aloof. But she spoke. I asked her if we could do a collab. This is back in 2019. And she said, yes, but I have to go to Atlanta, Georgia. I'm like, I ain't going to no Georgia. I'd love to go there to see Sandra, but I ain't going to no Georgia. Yes, Killa, if you're still here, can you drop your link? Killa, drop your link so that people can go follow you. So there's a Catherine that came in. Okay, there's a Kathy in here and a Catherine. Kathy, your stuff is on the way too, okay? So yeah, I met them before and I don't have anything negative to say about the meeting. When I walked away, Joe said, she's not going to collab with you. And I said, why? He goes, she gave you a face when you told her that Sherry Shepherd came to the house before. She gave you a look like, who the hell do you think you is? That's what Joe picked up. I didn't pick up anything. I just liked them, right? So anyways, along the way, so she said that in order to be successful in YouTube, you have to have a product. Well, they've been having that sauce. And you guys know that I reviewed the sauce. I reviewed the second sauce, the powder one. And I put it up on Amazon because I want to get paid every time she gets paid. So I don't know if she sells a whole lot of that sauce because I hardly get a paycheck off of that damn sauce. But then, of course, now they've kind of pulled it away and they're selling it on their own at their own website. So I don't know if they post it to Amazon anymore. I didn't like the second sauce. I like the first sauce, which all of it has MSG and I can't cope with MSG. But taste-wise, the first sauce tasted better. The second sauce tastes more like Indian food. And I don't know what the pepper sauce tastes like. Kathy's excited for her powder bun. Yes. Did Killa drop his link? Killa, drop your link. If not, tap on his name, guys, and you'll go to his link. And then come back in here. Yeah, so I don't like this 6-part mini-series. Leave it alone. We already know Darius is gay. If you love him, you love him anyways. I don't have any issues with people and, you know, the way they live their lives or whatever. If you're born that way, if you choose it, I don't care. It's none of my business, because I've known a few big gay people that told me, I chose this. I like the community. I like that person and that person only. You know, some people say they're born that way, so it's not my business. So, okay, back to Queens of Kings. They say they're moving. They just moved into the house a little while ago, and they said they moved there because of the husband job. They said they're buying the house. They renovated the house, so I think they're buying. And they say they're moving and they're going to rent the house out as an Airbnb. I don't know where they're moving to, because she was born and raised here in California. They live in Arizona. I don't know where they're going to go. Maybe somewhere in the South with a husband from or something. I don't know. But she said that their bills are $7,500 a month. And you saw what I showed you she's bringing in, $5,000, $5,900, $5,800, $7,500. When she makes money on that 1 month for $11,000, $10,000, she got to hold on to that money to meet those bills. I could just imagine the stress. And she says they can talk about it now because they're over the hurdle. I don't know how they're over the hurdle. The husband said how he got fired was on a technicality because he went and spouted off his mouth, letting people know that he was going to quit his job now. He was going to quit in January, but they didn't give him a chance to go October, November, December, January to save money in 3 months. They didn't give him that chance. They found a technicality and fired him. So he's been without a job the whole time. And I guess the part that I can't stand is the way she was twerking and saying, oh, my man's makes 6 figures. What you talking about, to the viewers, right? Oh, Killa don't know how to drop the link. He's probably on his phone. That's kind of hard to do. Just tap on his name, guys. Tap on his name. Let me see. Sandra, I thought you told me, hold on, I can find Killa. I thought you told me that you didn't want me to send you one. Let me know if you want me to send you one. I'll go send it. Let me find Killa. This is 3 days ago. Oh, it has a number behind his name. YouTube gave him a number. That's stupid. Okay, there's Killa link. Click on it, guys. Click on it, guys. So I was doing some Amazon reviews today. I did 9 Amazon reviews today. I reviewed the pouch. I reviewed the paper for the label. I reviewed the funnel. Where the funnel at? That I'm using to fill the things. Got to clean that and put it away. I reviewed the egg separator. Oh, it has an egg yolk in there. I reviewed the hair nets that I have to use, the measuring cups and the measuring spoon, the vanilla powder, the butter powder. I don't put butter powder in the stuff though, but I bought it to do it, and I reviewed and told them why I'm not using it. Yeah, you might like his content. He's real funny. So yeah, so that's the other YouTuber I wanted to talk about. I'm still gonna watch Queen of Kings. I'm still subscribed, and I watch all their videos once it pops up in my feed. I don't like the way they call the girl all type of names. Oh, they call her all type of racist names and stuff like that. That's stupid. That's stupid. You know what I mean? But the other couple that I want to talk about that I'm not subscribed to them. I refuse to subscribe to them because they do too much clickbait titles. I don't like clickbait titles. Their videos are less than 8 minutes long. I don't watch more than a minute or 2 just to get the gist of whether or not they're going to match the video to the title. And when they don't, I go in the chat and I read whatever the chat is saying. That's all I do. Hi, Donat. How are you doing today, Donat? Donat, I saw the title of your last video. You said Larry Reed attacked you for talking about the Manasseh thing. Child, I have to go watch that video to see what the hell happened. Because you know I ride with Donat. Yeah, so that girl, the other girl that's married to the Polish guy, that the guy's like 50 years older than her. No, I think he's like 24 years older than her. Did you guys know that Catherine McPhee is 35 years younger than what's the producer she's married to? I forget his name. It'll come to me. 35 years younger than a man. She got married to him when she's 35 and he's 70. The hell? What? Child. So the other girl I'm talking about, the girl with the Polish husband, they get dragged a lot too, but she comes back and she tries to clap back at the dragging. She doesn't do a good job. She needs to go to the not school of clapbacks, right? And they're not, you need to put up a course on how to clap back. So they try to clap back, but it usually fails and people drag her even more. No, the other girl, Queen of Kings, they claim that they're going to put up a course, but I don't know what course she can put up because although she has over 700,000 subscribers, right? And she's making $10,000 a month in YouTube, I still don't feel like she really knows what she's doing in YouTube, because if she did, she would have her button. She's had 100,000 forever and I've never seen her YouTube button. Maybe she hasn't and I don't know because I've not watched it long enough. But they don't just send you that button. You got to fight YouTube for that damn button, okay? I should write a free report in exchange for email. For real. For real. Yeah, so I feel like they just happen to fall into the algorithm because she's twerking and she's a blended family, interracial family, yada, yada, yada. I feel like it's just what YouTube want to put out there, fell into the algorithm. And I don't know what I would be able to learn from her because I want to learn how to get brands and she doesn't know how to get brands, right? She doesn't do clickbait titles, so that's not how she's getting her views. It's just people that really hate her. You know, there's a good 75% of people that love her and her family, like me, and there's another 25% that hate her, and I think it's propelled off of all hate. So I don't know what course they're putting out. Let's wait and see. I might buy the course, even if just a review. Did you see De Niro had a baby at 79? Child, is that baby really his? That baby probably came out of the dribble that comes out before. Shut up. I'm not going to be able to monetize this. My mother always say, don't marry no old man because they can't pee clear out the front of their pants. When they're old, they can't pee. She's trying to say that they have prostate issues, right? These old men, I feel like that's awful for you to be 79 years old and breed picnic out there, because you're gonna die and leave this child behind. You know, even my mom, when she was 37 and had my baby brother, I was 50 when my mom died. My baby brother was just in his 30s. I wouldn't have wanted to lose my mom when I was in my 30s, you know, and I know things can come in between for you to lose your parent, you know, sickness, car crash, whatever. But I'm saying if you're doing the age thing, to have like the guy, the Polish guy, he claims he's 45, but the math ain't mathing because they claim he was 42 when they met. They've been married 5 years. 5 and 2 makes 7. I think the man 47. He claims he's 45. Whatever he is, 45, 47. That baby is only 8 months old. By the time the baby graduates high school, the man probably going to be 70. Just saying. Hi, Diane. I'm glad you made it in. And I can talk with this kind of disdain because, you know, my own father is going to be 81 and he F's around with age gap kids, 21, 22. Slick. Believe people would say that's then slick. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because it's awful going from having parents that were together for 50 years. You know, my mom and dad were together 51 years before my mom died. And then to have a dad that's just over there like, I'm going to do the most. And if you tell me anything, I'm going to disown you. Okay, whatever. I do what I want. So I'm triggered by the age gap thing. I feel like 5 to maybe 12 years is enough of an age gap. Above that is too much. Just my opinion. I don't have no stepmom because he just F's around with hookers. Then that you won't get me in trouble. I'll be honest with you guys. When my mom died, I said to myself, if my dad remarries and he marries somebody of a particular age, you know, let's say my age or older, right? Even if I don't like that person, I would grin and bear it because it wouldn't be fair to him because my mom's dead, right? But when he moved home and he started to move in the circles he moves in, I'm gonna say something, because if I were doing that, he would say something to me. And he don't like that I said something. All the rest of the siblings said something, but he don't hate them. He hates me. Why? Because I'm most like him. So he knows what I'm saying is the truth. I'm most like him. I'm as smart as he is, right? I'm articulate. You know, my dad's a whole Olympian, right? He went to the Olympics. He don't like that I can call it out. We call him Skittle. He's with them damn Skittle. And if they're watching, hi Skittle. One of them had the nerve to come in my live and talk about why you don't answer the phone when your dad called you. Well, she got punched in the face through this thing. Me and one of my moderators, we beat that ass. No, she left him, and I hear that she's living in LA illegally. I'm telling you, we don't been through enough. So I think I've spoken about every YouTuber I want to talk about. So I wanted to talk about Celestial. Are you watching that? Celestial, that prophetess that's prophesying against all these preachers. So I wanted to talk about her, but I went more in depth for my other page. I wanted to talk about Queen of Kings. What's the other one called? That Soraf and Aya. And then we threw B-Loves in there because Killa came in the room. So we had to talk about B-Loves. Because he's connected to them some way, somehow, right? Yay. So this is just me chit-chatting. And let me get my stuff. Hold on. Boo, the curtain's open. Boo, the curtain's open. You hear me? You hear me? The curtain is open. But I'm still lying. Don't let the killer see us. Don't let the killer see us, babe. If they're not still in the room, see, this is where I'm moving this year. I made my dry mix pouch. The labels are going to be bigger, so I have to use more paper now, but it is what it is. I want it bigger. Eventually, we're going to have the pouch completely directly printed before I even get it to fill it. And this is what you're going to get out of the mix. 4 huge, humongous, which is not a word, by the way. Humongous is not a word. Humongous powder buns. They're not cookies. I was in the post office on Friday, and this one lady came in, and well, she was in there already doing passport with her husband and kids. And I went to the next window, and we know everybody at the post office that we go to. Pat was taking care of me, and I told her these are not books, so they can't go media, they have to go ground. And she was just like, "What are you selling again, Barbara?" And I said, I showed her a picture because I didn't have it in real life, and she's all like, "Is it a bread?" I'm like, "No, it's more like a cookie meet a cake, because in the middle here it's kind of more cakey, it's not bread, and then up here there's a nice crumb, like a tender crumb on the top." And so the minute I said that, the lady next to me doing the passport was like, "Is it powder bun?" I'm like, "What the hell?" So Pat said, "You can't go nowhere." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Are you Belizean?" She said, "No, but my dad is. I was born here, but my dad's Belizean. And he hasn't been home in 35 years. And he's finally going home this year. And my daughters are going to go with him. And oh my God." And I said, "Okay, here's my card. Subscribe to my channel." And then she's all like, "Oh, wait a minute. I watch your show. I watch your show. I know who you are. Okay. I'm going to be buying my mix." Oh, you want to know how to order? Well, you guys know right now I can't put it at the website, right? Some of you who are close to me know why. So in order to get your powder on mix, all you got to do is send $20. But you already send money, Sandra. You already send money. So if you want, I'll send you out a pack. So if you guys want it, just send at least $20. That's going to cover the mix and the shipping, because that's what I'm going to sell it for. It's going to be $10. It's less in calories than that cookie at Costco. That chocolate chip cookie they're selling is 720 calories. They said, I'm not making up any lies. Costco said it was 720. And my powder buns, what do you say over here? 270. It's 270. When you add the ingredients that I tell you to add, and I do it just like the cake mix. Add these ingredients, Mix it up, form it, bake it, 25 minutes, you're ready to go. You got your nice Belizean powder bun. So, anywho, I have these ones wrapped, but I was doing photo shoot with the other one. I tried dates and white chocolate chips in this one. I didn't like the dates in it. It didn't taste bad, but I didn't like the texture of the dates when I bit into it. I am going to sell them from my website, but there's a hold up, Kathy, why I can't sell them from the website yet. We don't talk about it publicly because my enemies watch. Just saying. So for right now, we're doing you donate, you get a gift. That's what we're doing right now. But hopefully in the next, what today's the 21st? Hopefully by the next 10 days. Hopefully by the next 10 days, I'll have them up at the website. That's why it's good too that I'm shipping them out because I'm getting the understanding of what it costs to ship. If I ship these two to the East Coast, they want $14. So I found a way to get it out for $10.75. I found a way. So I've been practicing where to send it to because everybody who's been donating has had me send it different areas, right? So I'm getting the gist of what the shipping has to be because with Wix, the shipping is either by the pound or by the package, I think. And I think we're doing by the pound. I forgot what Gary's doing at the website. Okay, SMF. You said you sent donation as well. How do you receive address for a package, please? Okay, let me put the email. I don't know if you're Marlene. I can put the email, okay? Let me say if I have it correct. Okay, so I put the email for SMF and then tell me who your real name is when you email me. Just email me your address because I'm going to the post office tomorrow morning. Kathy, my mom used to make powder bun for sale in one of my uncle's shops when he had a shop in Belize. And my dad would be the one to come with the big box of powder bun. I don't remember if it was every day she did it or 3 times a week or what. But every time the people would have a long line waiting, right, for the powder bun. And my dad would arrive and they would say, the powder bun man to come, the powder bun man to come. That thing pissed my dad off to the height of positivity because he was a big time star in Belize. He was an Olympian. He had the band, Vibrations. It was the top band in the land for many, many seasons. They competed with Lord Rayburn. When Lord Rayburn was number one, Vibrations was number two, and vice versa. For my 11th birthday, both bands played at my birthday party. Child, I was a superstar. So, anyways, my dad would come with a big box and he got pissed when the people turned around and said, the powder bun man, they come. And he told my mom, I'm not taking them powder bun there no more. You're going to find another way to get it over there because I'm not no damn powder bun man. Well, that's why I put it down below that I'm the powder bun lady. I'm going to take on the name, mommy. Don't worry. Okay, so that's who you are because another person was talking to me through my website, but they had a name similar to yours, but you spell your name with, I forget which one was which. Somebody spelled their name with a lot of I's, and this person spelled their name with a lot of E's. I'm like, is this the same person? Joe, do you think this is the same person? So when I was in my live last night honoring Pluto Shervington, I mentioned your name and I didn't say no last name though. I just said, hello at me, girl. Another one is Amorette. Another one is Amorette. Amorette husband tried to send me a cash app and it's not coming through because I think they sent it to the wrong place. So cancel that cash app if you've seen this, Amaret, and send it again because I shouldn't have to accept your payment. And cash app's like, remember, you're waiting on a payment from blah, blah, blah. And so you need to go ahead and put in your account number. I said, account number? Oh, no. Cash app knows my bank account number. Why I need to put in my account number? No. They sent it to the wrong place. They probably didn't send it to $ Beer Pantry Show. They probably put something else on the end. That's your name, Marlene? Is that your sister, Kathy? Kathy, how you want to tell this girl she depend on down low? You know what down low is? Kathy, how the hell you going to tell this girl she depend on down low? Meg, do not tell you what down low is. Do not say, you're a batty boy. Oh Oh my God, we should find another channel to take this kind of conversation to. So you're the sister that reached out to me through IG saying you needed the stuff for Kathy. Okay. So Kathy done send her address and I sent out her stuff, but you didn't send your address. So send me your address, gal. Send me your address. Then I have another person that come in that's MNF and you're SMF. Oh God, this is going to be confusing. Who the hell is this troll? Link StreamYard something. God, where these trolls coming from? What the hell did I name this video? We don't want these trolls up in here. So right now we're still doing donation. $20 donation will get you a packet and that covers the shipping in America. All right. If you donate more than $20, like some people have donated $60 and $50, right? So the person who sent the 60 told me, keep the money to pay for what you need to pay for, Barbara. I'm going to order once it's ready for sale at the website. Bless her heart. She's been with me so long, most of the time quiet, but every now and again speak about always willing to sow a seed into somebody's dream. Thank you. Thank you. You know who you are. Other people did 50. One person wanted 2 packets. Another person only wanted 1 packet. Thank you guys for that because the rest of the money went to buy the rest of the stuff that I need, the printer, the paper, the funnel, the measuring thing, the hair nets. Oh my God, I still need more things, but I think I'm good. We set up assembly line on Saturday. Me and Joe cleaned up everything, kicked them dogs outside, put on the hairnet, put on mask, apron, this and that. We look like scientists up in here Saturday. And we was measuring and we made off like 15 packets. Took us a whole hour. She's trying to help this old lady. She did though, and I got your address right away and I sent out your stuff already. Yes. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you. But there's another Marlene talking to me through my website, but it's Marlene. So she spells hers with all E's. You spell yours with all I. And the other Marlene with the E was saying that they wanted to get a pouch too. So I was like so confused. And the other Marlene sent an address. The one with the E's sent an address, but they had a different last name than you. And sent, and I said, oh, you sent the address, but I see no money. Girl. The who they want to write scrolls and scribbles now? God damn, these trolls have nothing better to do. So, do you guys get the lady thing from Instagram last night too, right? Mers Design BZE. She makes these sweatshirts and other type of t-shirts and stuff. And this is fabric. This is not vinyl that she sewed on here. If you go and you buy anything from her, tell her you came from the Bear Pantry Show. She's not paying me to spread the word about her, but she gave me this shirt like 2 years ago for free, and I promoted her then, and I don't mind promoting her again. You know, she's Belizean, she's doing a good job. So yes, the house sound quiet, right? Jada's home. I think she might want to come make her food, and Joshua's home. Joe's, everybody home, but they quiet like church mouse. They quiet. Girl, I got a lot of videos to go edit, and it doesn't even have anything to do with YouTube. I got 9 reviews to go edit for Amazon to upload. And then I have 1 commentary video that I did on that prophetess to put at Bear Pantry Talk. I don't have any cooking video ready this week. We're going to figure it out. Yeah, I got a lot of things to go edit. All right, guys. I think we've been here long enough shooting our mouths. A lot of good people came in. Shout out to Donat. Shout out to Killa Killa. Shout out to all my diehards that came in. Christine, thank you for popping in to help me set up everything. I think Jazz was here too, Jazzy. Sandra, my sister, came in. And yeah, it was a nice little chit chat. So with this, I bid you guys adieu. If you're coming into this live chat in the replay and you want your portable mix, send me Cash App, $ Bear Pantry Show. Let me write it in here. My Cash App is $ Bear Pantry. Maybe Amarette's husband put the Bear Pantry Show instead of Bear Pantry Show. And then the Zelle. So if they see the chat afterward, right? The Zelle is, who used to say Zelly? I used to say Zelly when that first came out. My business email, which is Barbara. That's when I don't want people to know that I do YouTube. I just go to Barbara@Greenwich@yahoo.com. I don't want people to know that I do YouTube. And I own the other one too, barbaragreenidge@yahoo.com, but I don't ever use that email. So let me highlight it on the thing below. If you're coming in after the fact, that's where the Zelle goes. At least $20 will get you a pouch. If you send $50 and you want all pouches, you can get 4 plus the shipping. All right. There we go. Oh, that's Sandra. And that's my Cash App. Yes. That's my Cash App. Okay. Thanks for coming in, guys. You'll see a video probably on Tuesday when I figure it out. Okay. I love you all. Stay safe in all this rain that we're having in Southern California. And I'll see you guys with another uploaded video. Bye.